All right, so I just uploaded a video and I thought, hey, why not? Let's just start another one. So my name is Rachel. Welcome back to my channel, or if you are new here, welcome to my channel. And we're gonna do a little grocery haul. So if you follow me on Instagram and you saw my story today being Wednesday, May 14th, you would have seen I had a little grocery ordering snafu. What I did is I ordered items, like 11 items, and then I was like, oh crap, forgot a few things. So I went back in before the cutoff time to edit my order, added those items, and then thought I was good to go. But about an hour later, I get a message. Well, I got a message from my shopper, like, I've begun shopping for your order. I'm like, sweet, cool, all good. And then about a half hour later, I got a message from another shopper saying, I've just begun shopping for your order. And I'm like, what the heck? So I went back into my app and I saw that instead of just adding my items, like 4 new items that I added to my order, it duplicated every item plus made a second order. So basically I was getting like 4 times what I really needed. So I was able to cancel that second shopper, so that was good. But then my original shopper, Lori, so Lori and I are best friends now. Poor Lori, she was getting the duplicates because like that's what my order said. But it also, for some reason, the order that she picked up had the duplicates, but it didn't have the new things. So luckily Lori was a trooper and she and I were just messaging back and forth for like I should have just gone to the freaking store, but whatever. Lori pulled through for me. She was good. So we got it all figured out, I think. So we're gonna see what Lori ended up with. And but yeah, poor Lori, she did good. I rated her really well and I gave her a really good tip. I've never tipped a shopper that much, so she should be happy. I mean, she deserved it. Not that she should be happy. I mean, she should be happy, but I don't know. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not like patting myself on the back is what I'm saying. I'm not like, yeah. So anyways, let's move on. So what did I get? Let's see. Oh, it looks like I did get duplicate green onions. So I don't eat onion. I follow low FODMAP. Mostly there are some things that are high FODMAP that I can tolerate. Onion is not one of them. So if you notice that onion or garlic give you issues, the green part of a scallion is low FODMAP. Caesar salad kit. This is not mine. This is Jared's go-to dinner when we have like no plan for dinner. And on top of it, he puts this chicken. I am not a fan of this. Don't like it. He loves it. Some almond milk. Whoa, that was crazy. I almost lost it. I'll just look down because the cat's here. Because he always has to jump up when there's food up here because he's conditioned to, we feed him chicken. And so he's up here thinking he's gonna get chicken. Almond milk, 2 zucchini. I actually wanted 3, but it looks like I got 2. Cucumber, I actually wanted 4 because there were 4 for $5. It looks like I just got 1. Miracle noodles. These are, I really like these things. Like some people, so what it is it's konjac flour and it's like so I don't know what it is. I mean, it's an actual food, but it's just, so you can eat this whole package for 6 carbs. And the texture thing, it's a little bit weird. They're like shirataki noodles, if you've ever heard of those. I like them. I mean, you have to know how to cook them right though. So if you want some tips on how to make these, in my last video, I ate these with like this lemon artichoke pesto. Really good. I think I already talked about my cucumber. The LaCroix limoncello flavor. It's the best flavor. Red cabbage. I will chop that and kind of saute it and like put it in like fish tacos and stuff. Okay, I only wanted 1 of these, but it looks like I got 2. Organic spring mix. I should actually like put this stuff away. Who knows how long Lori's been shopping. This stuff's been sitting out for a while probably. Some other things over here. So some gluten-free extreme wellness wraps. I mean, why don't they just put the E on it? Like, really? I don't know why people do things like this. Does that make you want to buy it more because it's spelled X-treme instead of EX-treme? No, it's silly. Oh, I have another cucumber. Okay, so I did want 4 of these, but it looks like I got 2, so I missed the sale deal on that. I did get duplicates of pretzels, but Lulu will be happy. So she loves gluten-free pretzels, gluten-free snacks, and a couple more things over here. Okay, last of the items. So I got some sugar-free salted caramel syrup. It looks like I got 2 of those. They'll get used. 2 of the shirataki noodles, or the miracle noodles. Again, they'll get used. I got this dark chocolate. I thought maybe chopping this up and putting it in my creamy. Because I am now working with a new coach, and she's a nutritionist. So it's really been nice to like really focus on the quality of food that I'm eating. I mean, I eat very nutritionally dense foods, but coming off of following a meal plan for the past 6 months, I really got out of the habit of kind of making my food varied, like eating different things. So yeah, I'm just branching out a little bit more. I got some decaf coffee so I can make, like in the middle of the day, if I want like a cold brew, I can do a decaf cold brew. And then last but not least, again, because I got some new macros from my coach and my fats. My fats are not high, like they're definitely not as high as they've ever been. But they're pretty high for the deficit that I'm in. So instead of just eating because I don't eat, a lot of people get fats from eating animal sources of protein, but all the animal protein that I eat is either egg whites, shrimp, ahi tuna, sometimes canned tuna, chicken breast. So that is the fattiest. Like chicken breast is not fatty, but it has a little bit more fat in it than like shrimp. That's like the fattiest source of protein that I eat. I don't eat full fat dairy. I don't really do cheese. So all of my fats either come from black truffle oil on my sweet potato fries that I do in the air fryer. That's the best. Nut butter, avocado, but of course those have carbs in them. So I got some salad dressing. So this does have some carbs in it, but it's like a light Caesar. So I'm just gonna try this out. I mean, I think I've had this before. It's got 7 grams of fat in a serving, so it's not like a huge fat source. I'm just reading to see. Yeah, I didn't really think about this. This says have garlic in it, but it's way down on the list, so maybe it won't be an issue. That small of amount probably will be okay. So that's what I got. All right, we're in the kitchen and I just took a shower and it was not hair wash day, so this is what we've got going on. It is also extremely nasty outside. It's like 50 degrees. Today is Tuesday, May 20th. It should not be 50 degrees, even in Michigan. Last week, we went to the beach twice. Well, I went to the beach twice. Jared and Lulu went once. And it was like on Thursday, we just went Thursday, like 5 days ago. And we were there until like 6:30. And even at 6:30 at night, it was like 88 degrees on the beach. So craziness. Okay, I'm gonna show you a barbecue chicken pizza that you can eat the whole thing for under 300 calories. Well, depending on how much chicken you add. So I'm gonna use one of these extreme wellness wraps, some sugar-free barbecue sauce, easy portion control, use a string cheese, so 80 calories, And then I've got some, this is the one thing you're gonna have to make sure you already have on hand, is some already cooked chicken breast. All right, so first you are going to pre-bake your tortilla. So I just have this at 350 and I just lightly sprayed the pan, and just keep an eye on it, probably a couple minutes just to get it a little crisp before you add the toppings. And then while that's happening, I am going to chop up some chicken and peel my string cheese. All right, so the tortilla is still in the oven. Obviously, you don't have to use gluten-free tortillas. You could do this with any kind of tortilla. You could use like the Joseph's Lavash wraps, which are very, I think they're like higher in protein. They have a lot of fiber in them too. Some people really like those. Or just, you know, a regular tortilla. Obviously, your calories are gonna be different. I'm peeling, or I'm stringing. What do you call it? What's the verb for making the string cheese be strings? Do I say I'm stringing my cheese? I'm peeling my cheese? Definitely not peeling. I'm stringing. I'm making my string cheese strings. I'm stringing my cheese. I don't know, that just sounds weird. So, and I measured out, did I already tell you? I measured out 3 ounces of chicken. So, obviously you could do less or more. That actually looks kind of like a lot of chicken. Sometimes I feel like when I measure chicken, I'm like, I want this much chicken, like the serving I really want, like if I'm gonna grill chicken, and then I like weigh like what I would think that I want to eat. It's like 7 ounces. I'm like, I cannot eat, like I don't have the macros for 7 ounces of chicken. It's always very disappointing. Whereas like shrimp, I feel like, you know, the volume of shrimp that you get for the protein is good. So I eat a lot of shrimp. Ground turkey is the same. Like, I feel maybe it's just because I have kind of an ick with ground turkey because I ate so much of it when I was, you know, in prep. Especially like last prep, not this past one that I quit 12 weeks out, but like last year I did 2 shows and I was eating ground turkey. Like, I mean, I was eating ground turkey for breakfast at one point. So, maybe it's just because I feel like, okay, I cannot stomach any more ground turkey. This is enough. But I feel like that's pretty, like the amount that you get for the calories and the protein is pretty decent too. So, tortilla, I'm gonna flip it also. I'm cooking it at 350. Now, mind you, I always do this. Well, not with cookies, not with true baking things. You know, you're supposed to really let the oven preheat before you add your things. So like if I'm baking like a cake or brownies or cookies, I do let it preheat. But for something like this, I just put it in, so it's taking a little bit longer. So I will show you when it's done, kind of how I assemble it. I'm sure you can figure it out. Like you put the barbecue sauce on and then the chicken and the cheese. Or maybe you didn't figure it out, like, cause I'm thinking you could do different ways. You could like actually toss the chicken in barbecue sauce also. That could work too. Okay, either way, it's gonna be good. All right, and here we go. I'm gonna pop this back in the oven, but I'm gonna put it on broil. So I used 27 grams of the sugar-free barbecue sauce and put my chicken on top and the string cheese. And make sure you are weighing your barbecue sauce. So even though it's sugar-free, so I'm using the, G. Hughes also makes one, but this is the Ray's, like Sweet Baby Ray's, I guess. No sugar added. And it still has 4 carbs for 32 grams. So, I mean, that's still calories, right? So you do need to make sure that you are measuring and tracking everything that you put into your mouth. Really close up, this is bad. I'm gonna stop this. All right, and here is the finished product. So It was probably broiling for maybe 2 minutes. Obviously, your oven might be different. The edge there really got a little bit crispy, but it's going to be yummy. And then I've got a salad to go along with it. So just some red leaf lettuce, some carrots, grape tomatoes, and then some sauteed cabbage. I love hot and cold salads. So if you've never put like sauteed hot veggies on your salad, give it a try. I'm going to eat. Okay, it's the same day. Obviously, I would not be rocking this look 2 days in a row. So Starbucks has this drink, an iced cherry chai latte, or iced chai cherry latte. Either way, it's chai and cherry. And it's got cold foam. So it's just like an iced chai. And then I think it's got like cherry flavored cold foam on the top. And I think there's also like a cherry crunch on top. Now I don't have that, but I looked up the calories for a grande, 440 calories. I am going to make one for 15 calories. 15, you heard it. I've got this sugar-free chai tea latte. It is, I don't know, I mean, this is just, it's tea, it's water, tea, and like sucralose, stevia, sucralose. So that's like Splenda. So, you know, if you don't do non-nutritive sweeteners, then this isn't for you, but it's calorie-free, black cherry syrup, and this is, again, sugar-free, and then almond milk. So I'm gonna make, it's easy, cold foam. My Ninja espresso maker has a cold foam setting for plant-based milk. It's pretty cool. And then this just on ice. So I'm actually going to, I'll show you, I'll pop up a picture when it's done, but I'm actually going to film it as a reel. So speaking of, head over when you're done watching this, and after you like and subscribe and comment below, make sure you're following me on Instagram, RFit Fitness. That's the name of my coaching business. It's the name of my Instagram. It is my social media name, my stage name. So let's hope this turns out, because 15 calories is much. I would not, like, it sounds so good because I love chai and I love cherry stuff, but I'm like, there is no way ever that I would spend 440 calories on a drink like that. Okay, it's now May 22nd, and I thought I would just end with another grocery haul. So we've got some basics, some toilet paper, and some Tide laundry detergent, and some Dove soap. These were Jared's requests. And then I also have some frozen cauliflower rice. I just like to add some volume to some meals. Sometimes adding that to jasmine rice is a good idea. You can even add it to your oatmeal. And then this is Jared's coffee creamer, some just regular pasta for Jared, if I do gluten-free pasta for Lulu and I. And then that is sourdough bread. I got some hamburger buns, both gluten-free and regular. I think I'm going to do some sloppy joes with some ground turkey for Lulu and Jared. And I'm not sure if I already said that, but cooking spray. And then we've got some egg whites. Those are back in stock now everywhere, which is really good. Some guacamole and some tuna packets. And then we've got the ground turkey, and there's ground chicken there as well for some protein. And then I haven't got spaghetti squash in a while. It sounded good. So I got a couple of those. I like to make like a pad thai with spaghetti squash instead of noodles, and then spring mix. And then Jared asked for some microwave popcorn, so I thought, hey, this kind of sounded good. So I got some lighter microwave popcorn, and you're never going to guess, Lori was my shopper again. I told you, Lori and I are best friends.